Well, that's what we're here for, Noobs for Tubes. Tubes for Noobs. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Tubes for Noobs. Yeah, I know some of you are saying right now, hey, what's up? I clicked on a title that said match game, right? Well, this is kind of a match game, but hear me out, okay? Tubes for Noobs is all about setting up newer YouTubers with newer viewers, right? Basically, we're all guitar players here, right? So we all want to make sure that we hook up with people at the same level. Now, if you're a brand new guitar player here on YouTube, what usually happens is you get hooked up with guys like Paul Davids, who is a phenomenal teacher, but he has like 2,000 videos, and you got to sort through all those, and you really don't know enough. Well, you don't know a whole lot already, right? So that becomes a daunting task. But if you can be hooked up with somebody who's a good teacher or good at whatever area of guitar, this guitar theme on YouTube you're looking at, if you can hook up with somebody who's more your level, wouldn't that help you out? Well, that's what we're here for, Noobs for Tubes. Tubes for Noobs. Here we go. That's what we're here for in Tubes for Noobs. Okay? So we're going to jump right in. We're going to start talking about, we got one I'm going to start off with right away. This is one that you guys might not see or pick up on right away because it's a little different. And that's why I want to put it up front right now. All right, I want you to take a look at Sylvia Molenberg's page, okay, or her videos. Now, Sylvia Molenberg she's a classical guitar player, and she does a lot of like European folk music, and a lot of times she does classic rock and stuff like that, like Beatles tunes and stuff like that. But the reason I say go check her out is because everything she does when she performs, she does 2 short videos. One with the sheet music underneath or the tablature, and one without, so you can just watch her play. And they tend to be very, very short, condensed versions of whatever she's playing. So you'll get a Beatles song in 1.5 minutes, and it'll contain the entirety of the Beatles song just condensed. So basically in 1.5 minutes you could learn a Beatles song. Okay? No talking, no speech. She just sits down, she plays, and she plays very nicely. So definitely check out Sylvia Molenberg, okay? And just so you know, because I didn't mention it earlier, guys, all these links are going to be down in the description, okay? Now, another person, now if you're a little bit further along and you say getting ready to do your own studio, I want to talk, I got to tell you about this next guy, Shred Guitar Murphy. Now, Shred Guitar Murphy, his thing is, he's a phenomenal guitar player, and you can definitely check him out. He's just for that if you want. He does Harley Benton reviews. He's in Europe. I think he might even be in Germany. So he's in Europe, so he can still get Harley Benton. So he does Harley Benton reviews if you're looking for that stuff, as well as add-ons for your DAW, like effects pedals and stuff like that are like add-ons for whatever DAW you might be using or looking into using. For your home studio. He messes around with lots of that stuff, all the digital stuff, which is great because I haven't seen a lot of guys doing it like the way he does it. He does it as a hands-on kind of way where he's exploring it just like you would if it was brand new to you. And he's pretty, like I said, he's a good guitar player. His channel's small, so he could definitely use your help, and he's worth checking out. So definitely check out Shred Guitar Murphy. Now that's 2. I'm going to give you one more real quick, and then I got to mention something. Okay, the next one I want to mention is guitars and gear with Mel. This is kind of a hangout place. All right, Guitars and Gears with Mel is like he's got his like little studio and he chills in there, and he does buy inexpensive guitars. And he reviews them, and then he modifies them, and maybe he keeps them in his collection, maybe he doesn't, maybe he sells them or whatever. But he's a pretty cool guitar player, man. He can jam. So you might want to be checking him out. He's a very mellow dude. It's a nice, cool environment. A nice little feature is sometimes he's got the decibel meter going, so you know just how loud he really is in the studio. Even though you're watching the video and you don't get that extra loud volume. You have an idea of what's going on, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that's guitars and gear with Mel. All right. So now that's 3. We're about halfway through, more or less, because I want to do I think I want to do 5. And if you're still watching, guys, thank you for that. And why don't you smash that like button while you're still here, okay? And if you're gonna do that, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell as well. All right, that way you get to hang out whenever we drop a new video, and we get to see you more often. All right. So thanks for that. By the way, we are trying very hard to reach 10,000 subscribers, and we really would appreciate you coming along for the ride. Okay, we got some stuff planned right after the new year. I'm going to make some announcements, so you're going to want to be hanging around for that. Okay, so back to it. All right, so next on the list is going to be StrangeDevice. StrangeDevice is one I found. It popped up in my feed one day. I checked them out, and he had only like 35, 40 subscribers at the time. And Sonny, who runs that over there, he's pretty cool. He does, he likes 80s, I guess you'd say 80s, 90s pop rock, I guess. You know, it's all stuff that I kind of am very familiar with myself, but I hadn't been interested in learning how to play when I was younger. But it's all the radio stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all good stuff, though. Patti Smith, Pat Benatar, all good stuff. So, but he does playthroughs. He does reviews of guitars and some gear, and he does a little bit of the digital stuff too. I've seen him do a couple of videos where he's exploring his DAWs and ways to do things like shortcut stuff, which I thought was pretty cool because not a lot of people do that. So he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. He's definitely worth checking out. I definitely suggest you go over there and you hang out, stick around for a while, okay? Definitely check out StrangeDevice. And I'm not just saying that because he sent me a t-shirt. I'm really not. I sent him one too. So, now, last guy here he's more of a blog. It's like guitar news, let's put it that way. He kind of does blog style, kind of like what I'm doing right now, with the webcam kind of setup. Whatever setup he uses, that's how it feels, right? Similar to this. And he basically does guitar news. And a good job at it too. He's been hustling since he started, and he's already getting ready to pass me. He's nearing 5,000 subscribers. And if you want to know what's up with a particular brand, you definitely want to check him out. I've seen him do a lot of stuff with Gibson, Epiphone, and Kramer, all that stuff, because that's Gibson. But I've also seen him talk about the stratocaster style stuff as well as some other brands. So he's trying to make the rounds, and you know, it's whatever companies are making the news, right? So I definitely think you should check him out, especially if you just want to know what's up with brands and new models and stuff. Definitely a good resource. All right. And he does a good job at it too, by the way. So definitely check out 3-Chord Dave. Right, as always, these links are in the description, okay, guys? So that's 5. Please don't neglect these guys. These are all good YouTubers. Some are newer than others, but some all have something to offer, right? And all do a good job, in my opinion, at what they're doing. So they're definitely worth your time, especially if you're a newer guy. You want to like find a place where you can like chill out, call home, that's not overcrowded. You got plenty of resources here. All right. So once again, if you're still here, thank you. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we get to see each other more often. Okay. And well, thanks for coming. I've been RJ. You've been awesome. Until the next one. Take it easy.